Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda Lopez. I'm a mother of two, a clean beauty advocate who loves to talk and learn all things health and wellness. And today I'll be reviewing the brand new Kosas Sun Show Baked Bronzer and their Kosas Revealer Concealer. So I'm super excited to let you guys know how I feel about this. I've been testing them out for about a week or so. As always, if you love this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like the vibe, be sure to subscribe. And if you haven't yet, be sure to follow me on Instagram where I share more things about clean beauty and healthy living. Now let's get into the review. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Kosas Revealer Concealer. So this is what it looks like. It has this really pretty fun packaging with the yellow top, the Kosas in bold white lettering. I really like the packaging. It's different than their traditional packaging and just gives off like a very fun vibe. So I got the shade 02 and I'm gonna go ahead and read off their website what their claims are for this concealer. So the shade 02 is supposed to be porcelain with neutral undertones. It is a medium to full coverage clean concealer that actually improves the appearance of your complexion to reveal better skin. Covers and reduces the look of dark circles and blemishes, but still fully looks like your skin, packed with potent botanicals that nourish and also give you a smooth, radiant finish. Super creamy, super brightening, like a light bulb for your skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this, and I have been using this concealer for about a week now, so I have a pretty good review of it. So this is what it swatches. And the first thing I notice about this concealer is that it definitely runs on the darker side. So I noticed that in a lot of the reviews and comments, people said that, and I did seem to notice that this says it's for porcelain skin. I would say it's for light skin. Porcelain would be a little bit drastic. This is definitely for light skin. It was definitely the right color for me. So they also claim that it has neutral undertones, and this to me seems a little bit more on the yellow side, and it does oxidize a little bit once you put it under your eyes. So definitely note that when you're picking your shade out. So first thing is I really love the packaging. It comes with this doe foot applicator, and that's my favorite way of applying concealer. So I like to apply my concealer with a triangle under my eye, and I like to apply a lot. So I'm just gonna apply this as I normally would. I'm already wearing the Ilia Serum Foundation. So I'm gonna blend this side out with a brush and then this side out with a beauty blender, and then I'm going to use the beauty blender for the center of my face. Okay, so as you can tell, this concealer really brightens your face. I think it's the yellow undertone, so as long as you're getting a shade that's slightly lighter than your skin tone, you are going to get an amazing brightening effect. It just wakes up your eyes and just the center of my face. It really just brought that out. It has a kind of dewier finish, not super dewy, but like a natural, lightly dewy finish. As I look up close to it, it has a very smooth finish. It's not settling into the lines underneath my eyes or here, and it looks very good. It's not clinging to dry skin. It definitely doesn't look like super natural. Like, I would say it definitely looks like I'm wearing makeup. However, I did kind of apply a lot, so maybe if you just do a few dabs, it'll look a little bit more natural. But it doesn't look like you have cakey makeup or anything. It just definitely, I mean, looks like I have makeup and flawless skin. I definitely think that it is on the high medium coverage end. It's very good coverage, and I'm really impressed with it. Now, applied with a beauty blender on this side and a brush on this side, And I don't see too much of a difference, maybe slightly more coverage on this side, but it blends out really, really well with a brush or a beauty blender. It covers up redness really good. All around just has a really nice finish. The formula is a little bit on the thicker end. It's not super thick and it has a little bit of a stickiness to it. So I feel like that's what gives it like that really good coverage. Now, as I kind of tap it, it actually dries down really well. My skin doesn't feel like super tacky. If I was to leave it like this without powdering, I feel like it would probably get dewy throughout the day. I don't know how it would hold up, but I always powder, so I'm definitely going to be using a translucent powder. I'm just gonna give you a closer look and then we will move on to the rest. Before moving on to the bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and use my translucent powder, and I'm using the Beauty Counter mattifying powder, and this has been my go-to. Like, it's so good. I highly encourage you to try it out. I really think that it is just an amazing powder. I kind of held off on buying it because I'm really picky about my translucent powders, and I already had a couple that I liked a lot. But I heard good reviews about it, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try on my next Beauty Counter order, and I was blown away. It truly does keep your skin matte, and you're gonna see right now, like, it just smooths the area so nicely, and it like erases your pores. So it's a really good translucent powder, and you only need a little bit. I mean, look at the difference that the translucent powder makes. So right here, since it's dewy, you can still see like the bags underneath my eyes, but this side just looks so, so smooth. So I'm gonna get closer to the camera so you could see the difference between under this eye and under this eye. I mean, it seriously just looks poreless and flawless underneath this eye. I'm addicted to this powder. Now time to get into the bronzer. This is the Sun Show bronzer in the shade Light. This, similar to the concealer, comes in this super fun packaging. I feel like they're kind of trying to rebrand in a way with their newer products, making it just like really fun. This gives me like a total spring summer feel. This is a baked bronzer, which is something I've been needing in my collection, and it just looks so beautiful. So let me read off what they say about it on their website. So this is a moisturizing baked bronzer made with shea butter to give you the glow your skin gets in really pretty sunset light, like a golden hour filter you can wear. The Sun Show in Light is a light champagne bronze. So that's the one I got because I do have a lighter skin tone. However, I'm very interested in purchasing the medium because it just looks so good. I'm sure when I get a tan, I would really love that color. And then they have another one that looks like it'll be great for darker skin tones. So I really like that they have 3 different shades. It's gonna more fairly match to a wide variety of skin tones. So here's a swatch. As you can see, it has a very nice glow to it. Almost looks like a golden highlight. Definitely has champagne undertones, and it's definitely a warm bronzer, which I do love a neutral, cooler bronzer, but I have several of those. So I really wanted a nice warm bronzer to just warm up the skin. I figured it would be perfect for summer, and I'm just gonna tell you already that I really love this bronzer, and I think that they killed it with the formula. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this bronzer with a big fluffy brush. It definitely gives some kickback, so you want to make sure that you tap off your brush before applying. So that's one layer, and it gives just such a nice bronze light color, definitely for lighter skin tones. But I also like to build it up a little bit because I like to look really bronze. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another layer. I went ahead and applied some to my shoulders and my collarbones because it's so pretty. So this is what it looks like. I really built it up a lot, and it has great pigment. It just looks very golden. The formula is so creamy. It doesn't disturb like your foundation. It just glides on so beautifully. I didn't even set my foundation in this area, and it didn't like make it look patchy or anything. It's just a very smooth and beautiful formula. It's youthful. It makes you look alive. It doesn't have like chunks of glitter in it. I mean, it's just the beautiful summer spring glow. Definitely agree with the website. It's just that golden filter that you need. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, then I'll be back with my final review. Okay, so this is the finished look with the Kosas bronzer and concealer. I really love the way it looked. I decided to go with like a golden makeup look that matched the bronzer. So I really quickly want to throw shouts out to the lip gloss that I'm wearing. This is the Brilliance lip gloss in Neutral Bliss, I believe it is. Yes, this lip gloss is amazing. The CEO of the company is a teenager, and this is the only product I've tried from them, but she is so inspirational, and this lip gloss is the bomb. Like, it is full pigment, it's moisturizing, silky, not too thick, not too sticky. Like, it just looks so good. I've been wearing it almost every single day. I received this in my wellness tote for attending the Clean Beauty Con Virtual Business Summit, which if you watch my last video, I talk all about that, and I do an unboxing of some of the gifts I received with my VIP ticket. So definitely go watch that if you're curious. But this Brilliance lip gloss is so good. I highly recommend you go on the website and check it out. I'll link it down below. It's pretty affordable too, so definitely check this out because I really love it, and I think it's an amazing gloss. I wish she had more colors. So as for my final thoughts on the Revealer Concealer and the Sun Show Bronzer, I really love it. I think Kosas really knocked it out of the park with those products. I think the bronzer is perfect. If you're looking for a warm bronzer with a nice sheen to it, adds a highlight to your skin, great for summer. It's not going to really be like a contouring bronzer, but it lives up to its claim, and it definitely makes you look bronzy and golden. And the concealer is very good coverage. It's going to really brighten and cover redness. I did notice that it didn't look as bright once I finished with all of my makeup, and that's because it does like oxidize. So I think if there was one negative comment, it would be that it does oxidize. So since I got the second to lightest shade, I feel for my girls who truly are porcelain, they're not going to be able to find a shade that is bright enough for their skin. So I really hope that they come out with a few more colors with different undertones and lighter shades. I know they already have a pretty wide shade range, but it just doesn't do it for my really fair skinned girls. So that would be the only downfall. As for the formula, I'm really loving it. I love the packaging, and I think that it really does live up to its claims as well. I hope that my review and demo was super helpful to you. I linked all of the details of my makeup down below and where you could find the products that I've mentioned. Don't forget to go and follow me on Instagram. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've tried either of these products, be sure to comment down below and tell me what you think about them. And as always, if you like the vibe, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.